this year the Mustangs were kind of up and down.
Yeah, it kind of comes with the youth of the team, I guess. They had a lot of guys that went pro after last year, and they've lost a lot of talent over the last few years. But it's kind of cyclical with them. They'll come back around again in another year or two. It's just Larry Lee's got it to where they're never going to bottom out. I mean, they still were competitive in the Big West and everything, so they're not going to bottom out.
Yeah, I was thinking about that today when I was remembering what the Mustangs did to the Gauchos during the regular season in April. And now the Gauchos are a win away from the finals in the College World Series next week. It just seems crazy because the Mustangs swept Santa Barbara.
Oh, that's right. They did. In fact, this is one of those situations where I think I had a coach once tell me that I think it was Rich Hill down at San Diego. He said, "Man, Omaha can come out of nowhere just when you least expect it." I mean, Santa Barbara lost, I think it was like 9 or 10 guys to the Major League Draft last year off that team, and everybody was thinking, rebuilding year for them. But just out of nowhere, they got hot at the right time, played good. Actually, they played good all year for the most part, except for that weekend in Cal Poly. That was one of those anomalies that just didn't seem to add up. They just had a bad weekend where they face planted. But man alive, have they put it together here in the last few weeks. It's been pretty cool to see, actually, because it is definitely coming out of nowhere.
And two of the most important hits in the whole postseason for the Gauchos have been pinch hit. Yeah. I noticed that. I mean, right? Cohen's walk-off win to get him to Omaha, and then Cumberland's hit to tie it against, who was it, Miami?
Against Miami, I believe. Yeah, that was it's one of those things where you put a guy that's, he's got cobwebs around him from not playing all season, and it's one of those magical things, if you believe in magic or anything like that, or karma, whatever it is, good juju, that you put a guy in and all of a sudden he steps up. He steps up at the right place at the right time when everybody least expects it. Kind of like the saying, and Omaha can come out of anywhere. Well, you need plays like that to make that happen from guys that don't normally, contribute a lot. That's when you're on a good roll and you got good Cajun mojo going with you.
He is college baseball insider. He writes for, let's just be honest, he writes for everybody. If you want to know about college baseball, Eric Sorenson is your guy, and he's on the CJ Silas Show here on ESPN Radio 1280 The Ticket. Okay, Florida's out. Miami's out. With the teams that are left, you're there. Who's the best team still alive at the CWS?
I think, CJ, it is Oklahoma State, and I say that coming from a place where the pitching has been unbelievable for them. All through, not just here in Omaha, the last 2 games that they've won, but just all through the postseason, you get pitching that just all kind of comes together that at the right time, and a good defense, of course. They've had good defense all year, and that's what plays well in Omaha. That's the way the stadium plays. If you pitch and defend well, you're going to do well. And on top of all that, I mean, their hitting hasn't been great here in Omaha, but prior to Omaha in the Super Regionals and Regionals, they hit .350 as a team, so they've kind of got it going on, and I'm kind of going with them as the pick to click right now. TCU's another go, and both of those teams are unbeaten so far in the College World Series, so they're kind of in the driver's seat. But I lean toward Oklahoma State.